Now this one right here, fam. This is going to be a tough one to swallow, but like I say, it's good to hear what they saying on the other side. Now you know that black woman that broke down that audio that got everybody in the tizzy right now that they trying to say is inauthentic in some type of way because she lacks some sort of kind of credentials or doesn't have some sort of special FBI equipment. Like we didn't hear what we hear, like it didn't come from the main source. That one. Well, they sent out a couple of attack dogs. There's an attack dog. Her name is Sarah Fields, and she went on to Jason Whitlock's program. Jason Whitlock, of all people, I don't understand why they think going to go sit down with the coonocracy of the community is the right thing to do. But they finna sit up here and try to talk some stuff about her. What's up, Purple Flower? How you doing, Mama? They finna sit up here and try to talk some stuff about this sister. So we finna see what they getting into. I'm Jay Lava. I scour the internet so you don't have to. And you know how we do. So let's go.
To smear the reputations, the names, just again, the reputations of these kids that were friends with Nolan Wells, who went out to Horns Island with Nolan Wells, and now they find themselves targets of harassment, of online harassment, real harassment, threats towards.
Shout out to Secret Service Sam. He said it best. These dudes just like him and race Batum Tatum, they love placating to white fragility. And if you don't like the fact that I'm gonna be stopping the video saying what I'm saying, this ain't the video for you.
Them and their family and their friends and anyone associated with them, because Ben Crump and the Nolan Wells family, mother and father, have gone on a marketing circus campaign, Give Send Go GoFundMe campaign, raising money for a crime that has never at all been proven, given any real evidence or credence. They're doing it off of speculation. And
So wait a minute. Oh, that's really low, fat dude. This dude, man. It's amazing that we got these kind of people out here in the world, dude. So you saying that the parents is somehow trying to run some game because they're raising money to get a fair investigation in the death of their son. This dude is ridiculous. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this without stopping. I'm gonna try, y'all, but god darn it.
harming people while they're doing it. Young kids who went out boating and partying with Nolan Wells. And maybe there is some shocking evidence that at some point will be revealed that says, no, this was a cold blooded murder. It wasn't just another kid on a boat with alcohol and with partying who drowned. This happens every spring and summer across America.
You know what kills me about this drowning thing, though? Nobody can explain it. Nobody can explain it. When did it happen? How did it happen? If he drowned, where's the throat? If he drowned, why's this the stuff on the back? Is it why? If he drowned, this dude's a sucker, man. Oh, this interview's gonna get me riled up. I already know, man, because I can't take is the cooning is deafening.
No, this isn't that. This is some sort of amazing whodunit, amazing racial crime. It's Mississippi Burning 2.0. It's Emmett Till
Yeah,
2.0.
exactly.
And finally, the chickens, I believe, are going to come home to roost because these kids and their parents have had it and are taking actions and taking steps to make Ben Crump and the other co-conspirators pay a price. Sarah Fields,
He
one
called
of the
them.
best.
This dude is inflammatory as hell. He called them co-conspirators of what? Trying to find out what's wrong with her child? What the hell? What's up, Cayenne, Southern Breeze, Marcation. I see y'all. What the hell is this dude talking about? He is really grinding my gears, guys.
Journalist, independent journalist we have in America. She operates uh, mostly from Texas, but she was big on the Carmelo Anthony case. She's been big and amazing as it relates to this incident in Mississippi. She's joining us today, agreed to an interview, and she wants to release a major update in this case as it relates to the kids and the people being smeared. Sarah Fields, welcome back to Fearless. Thank you so much for taking the time. And so, Sarah, where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the major announcement update and then get into questions, or you want me to lob you some questions and then get?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about chicks like that. Let me tell you something. You know, when they was young and cute by white standards, you know what I'm saying? She used to take all type of soul pole. Let me be the one to tell you, allegedly. She used to listen to rap music. Mary J. Blige was her favorite. But as soon as they start getting a little older and really can't make it on looks no more, when they get played out to the white dudes because they want something damn near childlike, then they become white supremacists, racist suspects. That's then they become that. So that's who we dealing with right here.
Get to the major announcement.
Um, let's wait a little bit on the major announcement because I think one of the best things to do is to start off with a timeline of what actually happened that day that's been provided to me because as you know, I'm in direct communication with the attorneys and the families, and they want to make sure that the truth is heard.
So AKA they gave me a couple dollars because I got a platform and I'm, and they gave me and little Switlock doing it. He doing it just off to get in good with them folks. They didn't gave her the money with the message. So here go the message.
What's really sad about this is that this is a tragedy, but it is being made into a much worse tragedy by turning it into an all-out witch hunt on these boys who had.
Well, wait a minute. Now we tragedy measuring. I thought a tragedy was a tragedy. You see how she tried to add that it's a tragedy, but it's even a more tragedy because you guys are pointing fingers at the people who possibly could have done it. Yeah, that's the most tragedy. Yeah. What?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Come on, man. She is tripping. Anyway, there's more.
According to them, had nothing to do with what happened to Nolan, and the evidence points to them being completely innocent. And
How?
so this has turned into a witch hunt on Nolan's.
Wait a minute. Excuse me, y'all. Wait a minute. What evidence points to them being completely innocent? Am I missing something here, guys? Was there any moves? Was there any attitudes? Was there anything? I don't know. Maybe I missed something. I only been covering this case since it started. I'm trying to figure out what have they done to prove that they're innocent. Huh? Cooking up deliciousness. That's right. Hit that like button. Welcome to the channel. What the hell is she talking about?
Friends. It's really heartbreaking to watch it happen. And so my entire job on this entire case has literally just been combating all of the misinformation that's been put out on
smoke screen. There you go. All right. So now we know. Now we know why she's around. When that audio came out and that put Bart name in it and so forth and so on, she's out here because the truth is too loud and she needs to quiet that truth down just a little bit. Y'all need to be taken down a peg or two, with all that truth.
Onto social media so far. So what I'd really like to start with is a timeline.
We can start there. We can start there.
Yeah.
Let me add this little touch, because what you just described sounds very similar to the work you did on the Carmelo Anthony case,
which was probably
these flood of lies, and you just spent all day debunking them. And these cases have similar narratives in that regard.
They do. It's actually really heartbreaking. I've referred to it as Carmelo Anthony 2.0. The only difference is that with Carmelo Anthony case, there was an actual murderer. And what's really sad is that I'm watching the same pattern with the same exact activists involved with this case. So it's the same exact people who targeted the witnesses who saw the murder of Austin Metcalf.
Did nobody see them? See, that's how I know you're lying. Because nobody gave a testimony of them seeing him actually stabbed, not even his brother. So you're lying. We can't even take you serious, lady.
And they're the same ones who targeted these witnesses, doxed these witnesses, tried to smear them and make up a bunch of lies and tried to say that Carmelo was bullied and there was a fight and he was beaten. And, they targeted these witnesses relentlessly. And then in turn, of course, as you know, they targeted me for reporting the truth. And there was, race baiters such as Dominique Alexander and multiple other people that I'm actually in the process of civilly suing. Suing in civil court now. So yes, but when this happened after July 4th, I saw the same exact people who were involved in the Carmelo Anthony case, the same exact race baiters and activists and social media commentators, whatever you want to call it, bad actors on social media now go after the friends of Nolan Wells. And it's really heartbreaking.
So social media and bad actors going after the friends. Oh, what reason would we have to go after the friends? I don't know. Maybe the dudes that did interviews that didn't act like they was his friends at all. The dudes that lawyered up and got rid of their social medias, them friends. Boy, they just it's funny, man. That's why I be playing this type of stuff, because they just sit over there in this bubble, man. They sit over here in this bubble, and it's like these are the same people that be in our chat. These people right here, even though they ain't even intelligent enough to even go watch the so-called pseudo intellectual side of the bullshit that they be saying. They not even smart enough to go watch these programs. They just over here in the chat with us. But there's more.
To watch. It's really sad, and it's a pattern. It's the same thing. The only difference also, besides the fact that Carmelo Anthony has been convicted of murder, is that Ben Crump is involved in this case. He wouldn't touch Carmelo Anthony's case.
Oh, really?
So.
And you know what? You know what's so funny? They say Carmelo Anthony has been convicted of murder with so much glee. It is so satisfying to them that they were able to railroad that boy into injustice like that. They just love it. They just love it. Yeah, convicted murderer. That it just brings joy to their little cold heart, if they even got one.
Ben Crump was not involved in Carmelo.
I know he wasn't involved, but are you sure he wouldn't have touched it? Because Sir, I know this probably isn't your lane, but maybe it is your lane because I find it humorous. Dominique Alexander and Ben Crump, I think they scored.
I didn't know this was your lane. I'm the coon here. Let me show you how I do it. You little buster.
Identical scores on the IQ test, both in the low 60s. And that seems to be a common denominator. It's like you got to find someone dumb enough to play the race card and do it without a hint of evidence. You had it with Dominique Alexander in the Carmelo Anthony case, and now you have it with Ben Crump. I'm just wondering if Ben Crump wasn't given the opportunity.
Hell yeah, they jealous of Ben Crump. They keep acting like this dude ain't a lawyer. Like that's easy to do. He make the big money because he know the big stuff. You can say what you want about Cuz, but Cuz went through the fire to get there. This dude sitting there, sitting on the show cooning for white people. Y'all ain't the same, brother. Yeah, they be hating the hell out of Ben Crump.
To participate in the Carmelo Anthony stunt.
I don't know, because I think that if the Anthonys were given the opportunity to connect with Ben Crump, I think they 100% would have done it. I'm not sure that they were ever approached with an offer from Ben Crump. I never even, up to my knowledge, I never even saw Ben Crump comment on this situation or case. So, but I mean, maybe he was acting behind the scenes. I don't know. But I have referred to Dominique Alexander as Ben Crump 2.0, or sorry, the Temu Ben Crump, because Dominique Alexander, yeah, he doesn't seem to.
Girl, get your own slang and your vernacular, little vanilla warrior. See, that's what I'm saying. They always trying to vilify and all of that, but just can't help it. The Temu, you don't even know nothing about what you saying. That's not even how you use it.
Be on quite the, I don't know, the level of Ben Crump as far as, oh, I see a situation, I'm going to grift off of it, I'm going to race bait, I'm going to get as much money as I can, and then I'm going to poof, disappear and go off to the next case, which just seems to be his pattern so far.
All right, let's go through what you know about July 4th and what actually happened.
Okay, so I have some notes here in front of me that have been provided to me. I'm not going to go in, it's very detailed, so I'm just going to give a rundown of starting here where it says Warren Hudson, which is one of the three boys that is involved in this case right now. Warren Hudson last laid eyes on Nolan Wells at approximately 3 p.m. while the entire group, along with all the other beachgoers, were on Horn Island. Warren saw Nolan wading in the water with Katie, holding each other, and this was the last time that Warren saw.
This she didn't come out with the notepad of what they say, did she? And honey, that's already been debunked. You ain't seen the video. He said that this is crazy.
Saw Nolan with his own eyes. Nolan was happy and seemed to be enjoying himself. Shortly thereafter, while stationary, one of the boats that the group traveled on to Horn Island began to take in water. One of the group members discovered that there was a bilge pump issue. Warren Hudson tried to fix the issue but was unsuccessful. And as his head is down working on the bilge pump, he hears another group member attempt to gather everyone on the boat to leave the island before the boat takes on too much water. The boat was in danger of sinking, and Nolan Wells refused to come aboard. He wanted to stay on the island with other boaters and Katie. Again, at this time, it is estimated that there were approximately two.
See, they trying to throw Katie under the bus. I see that coming a mile away. They trying to make Katie take the fall. Yeah, they trying to make Katie take the fall. This girl pulled out the notepad like, this is what they told me to say. Let me just say it verbatim.
2,000 people on Horn Island. He was not left alone. Nolan Wells was not even the only group member that stayed behind. And we actually now have established that there were pictures taken.
Ain't nobody came on a boat and said, leave me cuz I'm good, I get back. Nobody said that. Man, this is a crock of BS-ery.
After the boys had left on the boat, there are pictures taken on the island with Nolan. So we already have a timeline established, and we know that Nolan did not get on the boat. At 4:28 p.m. on July 4th, in an attempt to keep the boat from sinking, Warren Hudson and other group members left Horn Island without Nolan and others. The group had to have one of the other boats that brought them there tow them back to shore. Nolan's phone and flip-flops were still on the boat when the group left the island. And we've also established with lots of people who frequent Horn Island that this was a normal practice to leave your shoes and your cell phone on the boat because, of course, you know, it's water and it's salt water and you don't want your phone getting ruined by the elements. Let's see, this fact has been verified.
She can't even explain that shit good. She can't even explain it good, man. And they're basically just telling all y'all, listen, y'all stupid, and it go the way we say go. Listen up.
Verified by Eyewitness and Life 360 tracking services, which have been given to authorities. At approximately 4:49 p.m., a member of the group called SEATOW, that's SEATOW, due to the boat's motor issues, the group was unsuccessful at getting SEATOW to tow the boat back to shore, so they continued to have the other boat tow it.
Thanks for
Authorities have heard that recorded call and have had a copy of the call. It took approximately an hour and a half to get back to land due to the issues of the boat. At 6:01 p.m., and this is also where a lot of people are spreading so much misinformation. At 6:01 p.m. on July 4th, the group docked the boat and made it back on shore. Once back on land, Nolan's phone was put in one of the group members' vehicle, where it stayed untouched until given to Christine Wells. Rumors have circulated that information or data was deleted.
So I guess his platform was just a signal booster for the bullshit. For them to be friends, boy, the sheer fact that y'all just acting like y'all never even knew cuz is what's suspicious. Y'all act like y'all never even knew that dude. Yep, he came with us on the boat, but he said he was good. He was good. He was laid up with that girl. No big.
Deleted from Nolan's phone. This is completely untrue. A few hours later, Warren asked other members of the group if anyone has heard from Nolan. None had. Warren called and texted other friends that were on the island earlier that day about Nolan's location, but no one he had spoke to had any information about Nolan's whereabouts.
That's lies, because he would have said that already. They don't remember that he already gave an interview and said his piece? Why you trying to pick up the slack for what he didn't say or what we got on his ass about in the interview? Did y'all notice that? Y'all notice they trying to pick up the slack for everything we got on his ass about in the interview? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Also confirmed when Brandon Tatum interviewed Warren. At 11:07 p.m., Warren personally called Nolan's mother, Christine Wells. Warren, concerned for his friend, asked Christine if Nolan had come home, and Christine confirmed that he did not. Warren let her know that Nolan's phone was in the vehicle mentioned earlier. And at 11:13 p.m., Warren personally called the Coast Guard to inform them about the situation and to get help locating Nolan.
If he told her about the phone, then why did they have to go track it? Then why did they have to go track it? You're lying. But hey, I feel you. If you getting paid, listen. If I was on that side of the team and they came with me with some bread and I was a Jason Whitlock or a trick like this, I'd take the bread and say what they want to say anyway. I don't want to see justice come to black people anyway. I don't got no morals about that. You know what I'm saying? Give me the money. I'll read what you want me to say verbatim for what she probably got. What as an influencer, she probably got a white lady. She probably got 175 or 100, maybe 150. You know what I'm saying? You got a big platform. Get this out here. Make sure you attack that Negro broad that made that audio, and make sure you here to say this for us. Say this, and I want you to go on Jason Whitlock. Go do a collab with Tatum. You know what to do.
Personally called Nolan's mother, Christine Wells. Warren, concerned for his friend, asked Christine if Nolan had come home, and Christine confirmed that he did not. Warren let her know that Nolan's phone was in the vehicle mentioned earlier, and at 11:13 p.m., Warren personally called the Coast Guard to inform them about the situation and to get help locating Nolan. Warren was on the phone with the Coast Guard for 21 minutes. Warren gave the Coast Guard a full description of Nolan, what he was wearing, his last known whereabouts, what time the group left, the number of people on the island, the type of boats the groups were on, and a full timeline of events. Around 12:30 a.m. in the early morning hours of July 5th, people arrived and entered Jack's Pateo's family's home. And then at 10:30 the next morning, Warren and a group of others went back to the island to look for Nolan and there were multiple individuals on this boat. There were also, once they got to the island, there was DMR, helicopters, planes, and other boats that had joined the search party. And I'm sure many of you know what happened after that when Nolan was later found on the 6th. But that is the timeline of events. There has been so many lies spread about Warren and Jax and Morgan. These are the 3 boys that are being represented as of now. And it's really heartbreaking, honestly, to watch, because Warren's mother has been threatened with a bomb. Someone said that they were going to set a bomb off in her office. That person has been arrested. There's been 2 other federal arrests when it comes to threats on the families and on the boys. And there might be a 4th one coming soon, because there was yet another death threat on the boys' fundraiser yesterday.
This sounds like super fertile territory for a lawsuit, because I think it's real clear to argue that if Ben Crump hadn't come in and had these high-profile, sensationalized press conferences, would there be the bomb threats? Would there be he put a target on virtually everybody white in that area, but particularly these 3 young boys and their families.
Did you hear that? And look, I told y'all, he only saying what they want to say, right? I told y'all from the beginning of the situation, that's really what it's about. That's really why they in the chat. That's really what it's about. It's because all the YT people is getting looked at upside the head crazy because of the collusion, because of the underhanded dirtiness, a devilishness. I told y'all he's saying what they want to hear. Y'all heard what he said. Put a target on how does put a target up? Well, okay, it actually kind of does put a target on their back. Okay, if you're seeing it from their side, we're not all like that. We don't all collude. We don't all drown people. You're safe around me. You can go to the lake with us. We won't drown you. That's funny. Y'all got to prove it. See, this is what they don't like. They don't like that they got to prove like that they ain't like the other ones. They never been in that position, y'all. This is This is uncharted territory for them, you know, in the court of public opinion. You know what I mean? When we think about, you know what I mean? They like, oh, this is new for us. I'm being judged off what other people do in my race. That's not fair. This is crazy. He said it though.
Can see the direct results of that their life has been turned into a nightmare, and
Because they shiesty and shady.
there's a likely chance that they did nothing wrong.
It is likely in hell. Likely as a snowball's chance in hell. That likely at all.
And Ben Crump and Christine Wells and Elmore Wells or Elmore Wansley, they seem very comfortable with, like, hey, we lost our child, and so if the rest of you all's life becomes a nightmare, no matter how innocent or guilty you may be, we're fine with it.
Hell yeah. What you talk? And notice how he said guilty. He said innocent first, and then he said guilty. Maybe. Hey, if what you mean? If they guilty, hell yeah. I want you to feel all that. If you knew about it, I want you to feel it. If you ain't say nothing, I want you to feel it. What are you talking about? This idiot.
This seems real easy to identify the bad guys in this situation.
Yes, it is.
We have identified the bad guys in this situation. Is this ain't YT people playing victim, is it? Is this y'all playing victim? Stop being a victim. Sticks and stones. Y'all letting some little words hurt y'all? Y'all letting a little suspicion hurt y'all? Boy, y'all fragile as hell, ain't you? Y'all can't nobody even think about them the wrong way. You guys are putting a target on our backs. You guys are targeting us. Shut up. Is this y'all being victims? Y'all ain't being victimized, is y'all? That's what you do. Is that what you doing? Y'all being victims? Oh, that touched your. That's what you do. No, we talking about your ass right now. Y'all over there crying. It's not all of us. We ain't all like that. I got black friends and they go with us by themselves all the time and nothing ever happens to them. Yeah, that's that parvo. Yep. That's that parvo. We already know. Darvo. Yeah, Darvo. That's right. Darvo. Yeah, that's right. I thought it was Parvo. Darvo. Deflect. What is it? Deflect. Reflect something. Reverse. Victimize and what's the hell? Damn, I can't even remember this shit right now. But that y'all doing that though. We know what you're doing. The hell? Hey, and hey, minimize, deflect, blame. That's right. I know what you're doing. I know that. I know that. I know it's something called what you're doing. But and look, they get Jason Whitlock to say it though. That he's saying the stuff they really want to say. Notice he said earlier, like, I don't know if that's your deprived. Like, I don't know if you freely talk white, but I'll talk for you. Let me do it for you.
Not once has Ben Crump or Al Sharpton or Christine ever made a stand or said that we feel like this is wrong, what is happening to these boys. Christine has not said anything about the fact that these boys have been targeted and their lives have been threatened. You would think they would make some sort of statement like, hey, stop.
Girl, she got to worry about her goddamn license. And these folks not giving her baby neck up. If you don't get the...
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the...
Man, listen, man. Y'all, listen, we got to hear this. Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? This is crazy. This is super duper crazy, dude. She never once said, girl, if you don't smack yourself hard,
stop doing this. But in reality, what's actually happened is that they've lied. Christine lied about the boys contacting her or letting her know what had happened to her son. She tried to say that things had been deleted from Nolan's phone. And when in reality, she had said, well, maybe things were deleted because there's no way he wouldn't have taken pictures and so on and so forth. When he didn't have his phone was on the boat. She's done nothing to help protect these kids. In fact, it's been made 10 times worse, and she's allowed Ben Crump to also make things worse. Ben Crump, when I'm sure, I don't know if you saw, but in the press conference when he was reading off the results of the independent autopsy, you know what he's doing. When he said the throat was missing or whatever it was, he said the throat was missing and there were body parts missing. You could hear the gasps and the screams of the people in the audience, and he let them feel that emotional, like he made it seem as if it was something horrific and abnormal. And then he went on to say, but this is actually normal process. And then he very quickly said that, and then he moved on. He knows what he's doing. He knows that he's creating.
listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all how to read between the lines, right? If you ever done sales before, you know what pain points are, right? And all you got to do is listen. Black Cherry, thank you. Said charge client more for making me about to miss your show. That's what's up. Gotta get that keeping P in there for sure, though. And I appreciate you, man. Listen, let me tell y'all something about sales and pain points, okay? They keep harping on Ben Crump this and Ben Crump that. So that's an obvious pain point. But you got to ask yourself, why is that a pain point? And the reason why Ben Crump is a pain point, because he brought national attention to something that they thought they were going to be able to take care of locally. Okay. I don't know if y'all got that, but let me help you bust that down. They keep saying Ben Crump this and Ben Crump that. And if Ben Crump wouldn't have came around and all Sharpton and whoop this scoop scam skingle, that only means one thing. They bring eyes and a national attention. Okay. That only means one thing. Because I mean, anybody, it could have been anybody else, counsel. You know what I'm saying? But no, not the national civil rights, nationally known to take on these kind of cases. Ben Crump, not, you know, regardless of what you think about him, you know. Sharpton got the National News Network. They plugged, they connected. You see, they got Tyler Perry to come out out the pocket. They got Terrell Owens, Byron Allen, for whatever their reasons was. You know what I'm saying? We could sit and dispute about, you know, this, that, and the third, but their pain point, that sizzle, that thing that's twisting the knife in their whole back. Why did y'all blow it up beyond this town? You know what I'm saying? Because they do still got the ace in the hole, which is the grand jury. It's not lost on me that it could be lost in the grand jury, that it could present it in a way that the grand jury does not see fit to indict. And guess what, y'all? It's over. It's over. It's a done deal. You can cry about it. You can whoop, whoop, whoop. I know they're going to get their civil joint on and get a little money, but that's not really what we want. We want the justice. People got to pay. You ain't finna just all. This is about y'all ain't finna get away. Yeah, it's time out for it's over for that. Ain't no more getting away. Ain't no more sweep up under the rug. So, and that's what people fail to understand. This is not. It's no. It ain't because just Nolan died. It's because we sick of the same scenario being played out, where something happened to the black person and don't nobody know nothing. That's what this is all about. Can I agree? Everybody that's in here, like everybody that's so passionate, woo, 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 woo. It's about we sick of seeing them folks go free for doing us how they want to do us. In this generation, we ain't taking it this like as long as the civil rights movement or whatever, it don't matter. We just gonna stay on it. And that's the problem. That's what they don't like. We used to give up quick. It used to just pass by. No, we are relentless every damn day. Every interview, every text, every message, letter, telegram, smoke signal, kite. We own that. On all that. And see, that's what they don't like, man. That's what the problem is. Because it ain't just Ben Crump, too. It's Ben Crump from feeding the information to us. And everything come out. Everybody on it. It's not stopping. Full throttle. They're like, oh, my God. They just won't stop. Oh, my God. So they sending out their little minions.
Creating a narrative. He knows that he's creating this sensationalism around, oh, there's something really nefarious going on, even though a lot of this is normal practice and doesn't bother to make sure that everyone knows the facts that a lot of this is normal process. And he's playing on he's playing the race baiting game, and he's playing on, I hate to say it, but the low IQ of some of the people that follow him.
Yeah, he is a test for if your IQ is above 70, he's hard to follow. I want to play just a little compilation of some of the threats that have been leveled, just so the audience is up to date about what we're talking about. Let's play that first shot, the threats against the Hudson family.
Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son.
Man, let's talk about the white fragility for a second. That's what y'all scared of? Justice for Nolan Wells, son for a son. Justice for Nolan Wells, the son for a son. Justice for Nolan Wells, the son. That's what y'all scared of? These is the death threats. This person sound like they can't even afford to a Greyhound to your spot. And you talk, I'm scared. The chant was deafening. It was eerie the way she was saying justice for Nolan Wells. Come on, man. Big bad YT people? Let's go ahead and play those threats. It's justice for Nolan Wells. It's dead for a day. It's justice for Nolan Wells. What? That's what y'all scared of? Now it's gonna be this the second so-called death threat. This is the second one.
Hello, am I speaking with Benjamin Hudson, mister?
Who is this?
You and your son gonna die, little bro. And your wife. For what y'all did. Yeah, nah, answer the phone. You and your folks think y'all ass so smart, so slick, all this other dumb ass shit. Your son gonna get the worst of it. And he knows.
You want to know why I call bullshit on this? Do you want to know why I call bullshit on both of these calls? That nigga went down to the hood and gave a nigga a couple $100 to call his phone. Nigga, if you don't stop. And you scared of that on the phone? That nigga sound 12. You know you're gonna die, little brother. You gonna die.
Gino, it coming. He know it. He ain't what y'all did. Yeah.
Justice for Nolan Wells, son for a son. Justice for.
She don't even sound 21.
Audience is up to date about what we're talking about.
Hold up, man.
Let's play that first shot, the threats against the Hudson family.
Justice for Nolan Wells, son for a son. Justice for Nolan Wells, son for a son.
That girl got bronchitis and some more shit. Y'all, this what y'all scared of? She 19 and a half with a severe case of asthma. Come on, man. This what y'all doing? This where y'all at in life? This what y'all scared of? I thought y'all be having all the guns. Yeah. Hold on now. I thought y'all had all the guns and y'all was ready for the race. Whoa. You're ready. I wish a ninja would. We ready. I got 416 M16s, the M32, the 92 with the night stock. I got the Armoretto grill with the. I thought y'all was ready. This what y'all scared of? The FBI got to be called and all that for this. Just for Nolan Wells, a time for a time. Just for Nolan Wells, a time for a time. Really? Y'all some snowflakes.
Justice for Nolan Wells, son for a son.
Justice for Nolan Wells, a son for a son.
Hello, am I speaking with Benjamin Hudson, mister?
Who is this?
You and your son gonna die, little bro. And your wife. For what y'all did.
That nigga 12.
Yeah, nah, answer the phone. You and your folks think y'all ass so smart.
That nigga
so slick.
15, 16 at best.
Shit. Your son gonna get the worst of it. And he know it. He know it. Y'all ain't saving shit. Y'all can't say that little. Y'all can't say y'all f***. But Gino, it coming. It real coming.
Don't try and run now, you bitch ass. Your son is a piece of shit, and he's about to get all the way f***ed up. Don't run now, you bitch. Use a punk ass fucker just like your son, you fat.
Now, listen, man. I'm calling cap. I'm saying ain't nobody stupid enough to even call a judge and pop it like that. How did they call the tip line? Or what did they call? This is what y'all scared of? Hell, man, this shit sound AI as hell. AI as hell, Nutty Bud. Straight up. Yes, staged. Come on now. This what y'all scared of? This what got you shaking in your work boots? I thought y'all had too many guns in the safe to be scared of this. Come on. Like, come on.
You, Kim, you guys are gonna get what the is coming to you. I know he killed that little kid, man. You guys aren't shit. Your wife ain't shit. All you mother racist pieces of shit. All you motherfuckers.
I just
shut up. You ain't just nothing. Nigga, that what none of that. Nigga, that was ABC 1, 2, 3. That was like, I'm gonna punch you on the playground after school. Get out of here. Have you? I ain't heard the calls before. That's super serve soft. That's softer than a blizzard. Man, that's soft. They up there. This what? God darn it. I can't believe this what they got the whole army brigade after. Them calls? They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Shame. Y'all calling in a National Guard for them phone calls? Look at her face. She don't even believe it. He don't believe it either. This has got to be the most delusional, stupid, idiotic thing I've ever heard. Oh, that was the judge. The judge had her number on the tip line. So I'm like, where did they call? The tip line? Because you ain't finna tell me nobody called, looked online to get the municipal court judge's number to call and talk crap to the chambers. Even though the number that was on the tip line went to the chambers. So that's what I'm saying. How did they get the call? And I wasn't scared of neither one of them people on the phone. Huh? I didn't think any part of my life would ever be in danger from any one of them voices that I heard. Hold on. Wait a minute, y'all. I ain't gonna stop it. Listen to all of these voices straight out.
Audience is up to date about what we're talking about. Let's play that first shot, the threats against the Hudson family.
Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son.
Hello, am I speaking with Benjamin Hudson, mister?
Who is this?
You and your son gonna die, little bro. And your wife. For what y'all did. Yeah, nah, answer the phone. You and your folks think y'all ass so smart, so slick, all this other dumbass shit. Your son gonna get the worst of it. And he know it. He know it. Y'all ain't saving shit. Y'all can't say that little y'all can't say y'all f***. But just know, it coming. It real coming.
Don't try and run now, you bitch ass. Your son is a piece of shit, and he's about to get all the way up. Don't run now, you bitch. Use a punk ass just like your son, you fat. You, Kim, you guys are gonna get what the is coming to you. I know he killed that little kid, man. You guys aren't shit. Your wife ain't shit. All you mother racist pieces of shit. All you motherfuckers.
All right, hold on, fam. I just gotta know. Give me a 1 if you calling your cousins and y'all finna be stake out the crib strapped up from any of them calls, or 2, they sound like children. 1, you're scared to death. 2, they sound like children. 1, you're scared to death. 2, they sound like kids. Even the last dude sound like a terrible little mulatto boy that just he's trying to find his black side, so he's doing something activist like that was even dumb. Child. 1, they're the scariest voices you ever heard, and you got to go buy more bullets and ammo. Or 2, clowns. AI. I paid Tyrone. He said the last one's AI for sure. Look, I paid that man when he had his last little funky little $200 in his pocket change. He went down there to the corner store and gave them dudes a number and said, call this and threaten me. He probably spent 60, 80, 60, and 60. He had to take 40 out the cash machine. Child gangbang. That dude don't sound like he banged anything in his whole life. Your son gonna get the worst done. Yeah, you think you did you hear what did y'all hear? There was the most non-coherent threats I've ever heard. Son for son. This ain't no damn protest for better pay.
Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son.
Hey.
Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son.
Hey.
Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son.
No.
Hello, am I speaking with Benjamin Hudson, Mister?
Who is this?
Somebody calls and say, hello, may I speak with? And they threatening you? That was the name he put on there. Here, my name is Mr. Benjamin Hutton. Here's the $80. Just give me a call back. And when I answer, just let me have it.
Noah Wells, son for a son.
Hello, am I speaking with Benjamin Hudson, Mister?
Who is this?
You and your son gonna die, little bro, and your wife, for what y'all did.
Lil' bro.
Yeah, no, answer the phone. You and your folks think y'all ass so smart, so slick. All these other dumbass.
Listen, I'm black, and I know when a nigga trying to wind up. He tried to wind up he tried to wind up the crash out. You. This dude tried to. Did y'all hear that?
Let's play that for
phone. You and your folks gonna die, little bro, and your wife, for what y'all did. Yeah, no, answer the.
And this is on a voicemail too, by the way.
Who is this?
You and your son gonna die, little bro, and your wife, for what y'all did. Yeah, no, answer the phone. You and your folks think y'all ass so smart, so slick. All this other dumbass shit. Your son gonna get the worst of it, and he know it. He know it. He ain't.
Look, this nigga don't even know nothing about the case or anything. You can tell these niggas ain't even coming across their algorithm on the timeline, fam. He straight paid them. Paid them. This is crazy. Wow. They they talking like one was talking to a voicemail. You. He couldn't even figure out nothing to say. And then this is the best part, y'all. If they threatened y'all so bad, these was the best parts out of all those conversations that you could pick out. Wouldn't you want to show the impact of the death threats? This is the most heated extent of all of these death threats. This is the montage of death threats that you want to put out to the world. These ones. These the ones. Come on, man. Talk to me differently. These the ones?
Just a little compliment. Audience is up.
Hello, am I?
Noah Wells. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son.
That was frightening. That was terrifying. That. Are you serious? I'm just saying, if you're gonna put together a compilation that illustrates just how targeted and oppressed and how you are in fear for your life, now you got to get 24-hour. This what you got to get 24-hour security for?
Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son.
Hello, am I speaking with Benjamin Hudson, Mister?
Who is this?
Hello, may I speak with Benjamin Huston, Mr. This old polite ass assassin? This old courteous ass hitman? This nigga can't be nothing but. How old do y'all think this nigga is? How old do y'all think this little dude is, man?
Noah Wells.
Smart. Which I did.
Who is this? Who is this?
Noah Wells, son for a son.
Hello, am I speaking with Benjamin Hudson, Mister?
Who is this?
You and your son gonna die, little bro, and your wife, for which I did.
How old do you presume that little dude is, man? How old y'all think little man is, dog? 15? Yeah. 14? Mm-hmm. Cuz ain't even got no bass in his voice yet. Cuz probably can't even pee straight. What's up, pet? 14. Yeah. About 14. Everybody in that same range. 14. Yeah. No more than 16. Yeah. I'm damn near saying 16's too much how he was talking. Thank you, Black Cherry. She said, get the F out of here. No more talks like that. 16 years old. All right. 11. 11. Yeah, man. That sound like little May. 12, 13. Yeah. That's little May in them.
Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells.
And she barely 21, if not 20. She sound like she a little on the husky tip.
Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Noah Wells.
You hear all the extra breakfasts in that? So you worried about her running up on you?
Justice for Noah Wells, son for a son. Justice for Nolan Wells, son for a son. Justice for Nolan Wells, son for a son.
Hello, am I speaking with Benjamin Hudson, mister?
Who is this?
You and your son gonna die, little bro. And your wife. For what y'all did. Yeah.
Hold on, here go the second little dude.
Yeah, nah, answer the phone. You and your folks think y'all ass so smart, so slick. All this other dumbass shit. Your son gonna get the...
Who is this?
That and he ain't no more than 17. 17 is a stretch. He ain't no more than 17. He probably just tall and look older, but still like 15. You and your son, y'all gonna... I'm just saying, if you're gonna put together a compilation to air on your program to show how people is just trying to get at y'all headpiece, you gotta protect your neck out here in these streets. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. But the funny thing is that them folks on that other side is eating this up, though. That's enough for them. You gonna die for what you did, boy. He sound like one of them kind of dudes that you can hold on the forehead and they be swinging and they can't never hit you, and you just be holding their little head and they be swinging. This is crazy.
You and your son gonna die, little bro. And your wife. For what y'all did. Yeah, nah, answer the phone. You and your folks think y'all ass so smart, so slick. All this other dumbass shit. Your son gonna get the worst of it. And he know it. He know it. Y'all ain't saving shit. Y'all can't say that little... Y'all can't say y'all f***. But just know it coming. It real coming.
Them sound like man. I'm talking about the worst threats. I don't even want to listen to this no more, y'all. I'm cool on this. We can go to something else because this. Y'all want to hear the rest of this? Because this has made me that it's over right there. Done. I can't do it no more. I can't take nothing else in this whole interview serious with them talking about them was the biggest threats of their life. They just got $200,000 out of a GoFundMe for that. Jonathan, stop. You look like the type of snowflake dude that sound like any of that was anything. Well, they clearly from the South. You can tell that. But I mean, them dudes are somewhere playing what's that joint? Roblox or something like that, man. Them is Roblox players, dude. And you see what he said though in the chat though. He's scared of that. The little black guy was talking tough. I gotta go get my bazooka. Cause so he must be one of them. He must be one of them dudes that them little dudes be putting their hands on and knocking them smooth out. Like when they be trying to run up on them little teenagers and them little kids. He probably one of them dudes that'll get knocked out by the 15-year-old. So that's why he think this is such a big deal. Yeah, that's probably what it is. You think this is a big deal because that's one of those little dudes that'll knock you out, and so you fear, you fear an 8-year-old, an 8-year-old will get you. Yeah, they still going. I don't want to hear that stupid stuff. Yeah, I'm done with that. So look, I got Let me see. We gonna it's 9 o'clock right now. I think I can get back by like we go from like maybe like 10 to 12 on the late night crime side of the game. Y'all want some late night crime tonight? I got a couple super chats. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got yeah. Black Cherry blessed me a couple times with a couple super chats. You know, if y'all want to sprinkle some jewels or something like that, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna do a late night crime tonight. Come on, bust it on open. It's 12. Oh yeah, it's already late. Well, you know, I need at least 30 minutes to go on. So if I stop right now, then I can get everything up by 9:30 and I can go back in at 10. So it's gonna take me like, it take a little time. Oh yeah, I got you, Chris. Yeah, Chris, I got you, brother. Listen, I told y'all I'm going for a goal. And I can't say yet, but it's like a little streamathon type of thing that I'm doing. On a road to shout out to Keep It P podcast, man. We just hit 10,000 followers on 10,000 family members on the Keep It P podcast, man. Shout out to Keep It P podcast. Took a while to grind up, you know what I'm saying? Keep It P Raw is on his heels though. It's growing pretty fast. And you know what I'm saying? We'll probably be at 40,000 on the J Lava channel here shortly. I'm gonna just keep grinding it out. But we finna build this community of people just like us. But you know, y'all, the bigger the community get, the more haters gonna come. You know, we got patented haters and everything. Just like the dude with the cookies little thing in his profile. He be on it. Little cookies, dude. And a bunch of them, ADHD, you know, it's probably past their shift. I be noticing they shifts. Them is more daytime trolls. At night is when you start seeing the other ones like Big Tex and all of them. What's his name? Borovis or whatever his name is. It's a couple little names that I be noticing. They love this stuff. But I got some good crime for y'all tonight, son. So let me get out of here. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm emoji, fold and scold you about being on code. I just can't take no more of that interview no more. You know, I need you to do 4 things, y'all, for whoever's still riding the stomp downs. If this your first time in here, I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike in the algorithm, comment your vomit, share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we are on, Jones. And just to bring it all the way home, I got love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha for Shoha. You already know. Yeah, good.